It's working. It's working. I think. I really don't know. I can't hear anything. Alright.
Hello? Is it working? I have no idea if it's working or not. Um, well, I gotta hope it works, I guess. I don't like reading it. I can't do a girl voice yet, I'm too tired. Okay. Hey. I'm extremely muffled. 1 second.
Alright, I'm just hoping it works like this. I don't know anymore. I see an annoying girl. It says something but an annoying girl. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may be drawing to herself. This girl is Siori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. I'm just hoping it works like this. Hey, it works, okay. Um, you know what kind of friend you'd see yourself making today? You never see yourself making. Bleh. You know the kind of friend you'd never see your friend making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let Sierra catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again, but I caught up with you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You know that I. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That means res. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But did you wait for me after all? I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. He. I really hate reading on stream because I can't do girl voices. I can't really make my voice higher pitch anyway. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students. Wait, hold on. Okay. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rez, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. I can do the dumbest voice ever, but that won't. You told me to join a club this year. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along whatever she's saying about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content of just keeping by on the average, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I enjoy anime. Anyway, uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I just bit my tongue. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat. What? In the few years, because. Can someone tell me what that means? I have no idea what that means. Okay, anyway. In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if. Oh, Damn it, I keep doing that. It has exaggerated everything inside of her head. So if you. Right click. Okay. Weird. The school days as nor. Okay. The school days as ordinary as ever. Why can't I hear anything? I have no audio in my headsets. Ah! I got audio in my headset. I guess seeing her. Yep. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into class while I was spacing out. I looked at her and realized that I was the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? what? I suck at changing voices. I can't switch between the two voices. I gotta close this door 1 second. Like, I don't read names fast enough. Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I might be blowing into my mic, and if I am, I'm so sorry. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if he's just so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I can't wait. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, doing pretty good actually. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visited, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is the new member he's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Well, I don't know what to do for her voice. One second. He's not gonna answer. Welcome to the Leisure Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh god. Seriously? God damn it, I can't do it! How am I gonna do this? Seriously? You bought a boy? You brought a boy? I sound like a snuffled guy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh god. Ah, Rez. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I had no other name. I just named it a piece of my actual username. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yori, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears compatibly more mature and timid, comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Rez. God damn it. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular kid in the class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Nothing happened. Oops. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels nice. She's a little. You too, Monica. Come sit, come sit down, Rez. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Come sit down, Rez. We made room for you at the table so you can sit right next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki, and Yuri walk over to the corner of the table where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Thank you for not letting me choose, and thank you for going with Sayori anyway. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The wishers are drawn with icing with little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. I can't do voices. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori takes with her mouth full. Look, Jesus. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and she already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did say, I already said. Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Oops. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. I don't know why I stammered. She didn't stammer in that line. Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to pretend. Just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Wait, Was it me who said that, or was it someone else? Don't worry, the teachers after all. I guess it's not. Alright, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I at least enjoyed tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I can't read. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was partially dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It seems like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I can't skip any of this because I haven't read it yet. Monica really is a great leader. Wait a minute. Skip. No. More music. Auto forward. Text speed. Turn that up a little bit. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. That I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. I really shouldn't be playing this. If you guys don't want to deal with this, just go because it gives you a warning at the very beginning about the faint of heart. So just warning you. Alright, sorry. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I can just get rid of the chat altogether. Fight me. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. My phone vibrated. Right, okay, this is gonna take me a second. See if that works. I'm sorry this might take a second. I'm just trying to get some stuff to work. There we go. Just check OBS, make sure everything's still good. No, it's not. I made something wrong. Sorry if it's being a little buggy. I did something by accident. That fits better. Alright, there we go. I don't know what she said. You guys all had time to read it, but I didn't. You have to work hard to convince people that You're both fun and worthwhile. Alright, that's what it said. But makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. I can't do girl voices. I'm sorry. If it was a guy, I could do so many guy voices. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. My feet are cold. Weird comment, but okay. OBS, you can get minimized. I would like to actually be able to see my screen. Alright. Monica must have worked. I don't know what I'm doing. Why don't I just do this? Why am I actually so stupid? Full screen. Switch to OBS so I can. Oh, dang it! I'm sorry. I need something that I was not supposed to do. Wait, I have to switch. See what I meant by what I did something that I wasn't supposed to do? Nope, because I have no one watching and I'm all alone. There we go. Right. Yes, perfect. Monica must have worked really hard. Monica must have worked really. Yeah, I can see it over there, all messed up. 1 second. Hello? I'm really quiet, aren't I? Weird. Right. Anyway. My microphone is crappy. I'm really sorry, but that my microphone is actual dog. Alright, well, I can't find anything to make it better. What did the last one say? It's again, like, everyone enthusiastically agrees. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. I have it full screen, and it might lag, and I'm scared it's gonna lag. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of new member joining. Why is Yuri always blushing again? Is it because she's nervous all the time? This is the 30-minute stream of me not even getting through the first part. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Rez, I keep doing it. Okay, so Rez, what kind of things do you read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm gonna quietly to myself, half joking. Nestiki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. I'm sounding like I'm a bit of a right. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. With her fingers? Ah! My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights up when she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of her own lack of imagination to completely throw you through for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. Whoop! I unfull screened it. Uh, at this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. Did I do anything to mess that up? Give me a second. I think I messed something up. No, I fixed it. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think... Wait. But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Chico, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at life, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a specific second. Blah. Never mind. I stammered again. I did it again. I don't like the delay. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. You look like you were working on a poem called... What the heck is wrong with this bottom? Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sora slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Oops. I think that's impressive. Why don't you hear them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Okay, I need to fix this. There. It's gonna cut out for a second, guys. It's gonna cut black for a second. You'll be fine, don't worry. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Is anyone actually watching, or is my thing just breaking? I don't know. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerability and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nat. Natsuki's short name is Nat. Good to know. Natsuki and Yuri look... Was it Killy at Monica? I don't know. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rez? Marco smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth of what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sorry, must have convinced me to stop. May have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other collabs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Awful girl stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought. Rez, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed thought when it's like this? What is if I write a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I like how they all just bounced up. Wait. They like just bounced up when my character said, I'll join the literature club. Sorry, this is gonna take a second. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Saria wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with all that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Rez, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my metacore writing skills? There we go. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey Rez, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Well, I really be happy spending every day from school, after school literature club. Perhaps I'll give you a chance to go closer to one of the girls. Right. People always like Yuri the most. I like Natsuki the most. Natsuki and Sayori. I like them both. Yuri is okay, but she's shy, and I don't really like people who are shy. And Monica is... I don't like Monica. You'll figure it out why later. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Well, I have actually no reason to dislike Monica right now. She's nice. I can like her. But I'd rather Sayori or Natsuki. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I get to write the poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen. Whoever likes your poem the most. Really? What do you like? Yeah. No. Boop. Yay. Suicide. Alright, I thought so. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is later... Okay, do you say manga or manga? Do O or A? Manga, I don't care. Manga is literature too. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Rez always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Riz can become good friends too. Um, Sayori. Sayori. Hmm? As usually, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Well, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess this means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So getting a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so? I don't have a snowball mic or anything like most YouTubers do. I have a headset mic. If you go to my Instagram at lotus.com, lotus40, not lotus.com, lotus40, like my username, I'm gonna post a picture of the mic I'm using. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. I said that wrong. Discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I should have saved. I'll save. Right. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's running around in the closet. I want to go to Natsuki. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could read some of the book that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem like lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Where's my mouse? Festival is... I'm reconnected. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is what all literature is all about. I feel like if I put my mic like this, I'm gonna go, into it. Let me check it. Let me check. The festival is our chance to show what literature is all about. The festival is our chance to show what literature is all about. Alright, that works. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds so dense and intellectual. Intellectual? I don't know how to read sometimes. But it's not like that's all. But it's not like that's all. You just need a way of showing that to everyone. Sometimes something that speaks to their creative mind. Hmm. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with something with up the most fun thing ever, everyone will come in the first. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. After they come, we can do. We. Yawn. 1 second. And after they come, we can do the thing. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to the creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. Try to hear deliberating it like this. I don't know how to say it. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Oh, Jesus. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. It works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies one expected reason I admire her. Unlike me, she has trouble finding any motives at all. Sayori can put her mind to things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get to my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fell in my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Is the school having a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, There's never less time for anime. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. They're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You still overslept every day, aren't you? You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over you. Sayori lenses around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. Sticking out all around here. I ran my fingertips down the side of it, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's toothpaste in your collar right there. Throw above a stain with my finger. But no one ever noticed. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you're a meanie. And you even have your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori? What do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wait. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Yeah? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just so I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. I hate this scene. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, ah. Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Where is her blazer? This is her blazer, right? Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. See? So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then we wouldn't ever let you do things like that. Like this. And you can take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. What is DVR? Sorry. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focusing on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are of taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You doing it again, Sayori? Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't you share the poems we wrote now? Yay. Rez, I can't wait to read yours. I accidentally did everything of you that you wanted, so sure. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to read for a poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since oh god. Never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Okay, over here it tells me I have one concurrent viewer. I don't know if that's me watching it from my thing or it's someone else watching. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their palms. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I don't know. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Definitely more comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Rez. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yori's option has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Are you sure you don't like it? Okay. Yeah? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Rez poem. It's really weird, but whatever. I've almost been streaming for an hour already. Really? So I only have an hour and 32 minutes on it. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Rez. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new okay, I really wish I named myself Ethan. Whatever. Trying new things is like this for other people. That's something that you're really good at, that really good other people do. Really. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes you feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how? Yeah. Oh, I called it Doki Literature by accident. One second, let me fix the name. There. I should have fixed it. No, not you. You. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yes. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I scared myself. I want to see Natsuki's next. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't ever take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style doesn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone could do great things but can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I'm itchy on my neck. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. My mic is really firm. I'm glad you learned something. Don't accept that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud when I won't take them away from her. I can't read! I'm just going down the list, basically. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading, though, through it. Is it so bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri blushes, her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying? What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. Here, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I realized is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a route from the topic matters. Okay, 1 second. My phone keeps writing. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter. Alright. In other words, I don't care. Shut up. I think it's just estimated streams can take. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two each together. The end result is that both the styles are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's all the demeanor. It's all if demeanor totally changes. I can't read. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed of for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it will all come with practice and learn by experience and try new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I should be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you raise a punch at yourself, or me, or just Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. Oh god. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of fire? The test of time. I got it. The last yet to be replaced by the sticking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Huh? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I'm not gonna say that, but it was hard for me to read. Anyone wanna do a of what I just wrote? Because I have no idea what that was. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, that just very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it was our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to discreet, I suppose. Digest. Aren't you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Rez. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after I read it. But remember that poets only experience their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is also being symbolic compared to a ghost. I can't reach up. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I can't read. I can't. I can read perfectly fine. I just can't pronounce words. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Ugh. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, Monica's turn. Hi, Rez. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities you think we can do, I'm always listening. Oh god, don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in my mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Rez. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. 1 second.